First started to see the red-banded sting bug. It was in really, really small numbers, and I didn't know really what it was, and I wasn't that interested because it was in small numbers, so I would put it in the miscellaneous category. But I remember seeing it back in the late 90s, and then it just became more and more prevalent in our samples until the point where I realized it was, could be a major pest.
It stinks. Yeah, it does. So, like after working for 4 or 5 years in the soybean with the sting bugs, I can literally sometimes tell you if there are sting bugs in the field or not by just moving around the field with the smell of sting bugs. Well, it has been a very serious pest of soybean in South America since 1960s. It was never a problem in the United States until around 2000 or so. And that was the first time this species of sting bug, the red-banded sting bug, was reported as an economic pest of soybean in US. That was in Louisiana. So we were the first one to report this red-banded sting bug in soybean in Texas in particular. We also found one of the organophosphate insecticide called as acephate is not working as good as it used to. It means the populations of red-banded sting bug are becoming resistant to this organophosphate product. We also looked at insect-plant interaction in order to determine what are the soybean growth stages most susceptible to red-banded sting bug damage, so that you can target the pest management practices during that particular period of time in the crop growth. There is also a problem in soybean, or the disorder of soybean, called as delayed maturity, where plants take longer to mature than its usual life cycle. And we had a hypothesis that red-banded sting bugs are somehow associated with this disorder, delayed maturity. And we did different case studies by infesting soybean plants with different densities of red-banded sting bug adults, and we found that red-banded sting bug density has direct relationship with the development of this disorder, delayed maturity in soybean.
So anyway, yeah, it's an example of an invasive species that, like the sugarcane aphid on sorghum, and like the Mexican rice borer on rice, and there's always some new critter, coming in and causing trouble. So